Hello everybody, Fearmy Games here with the next part of the Rome 2 campaign as the Kingdom of Cimmeria using the Divide and Pair mod. The ending is slightly different, I believe, than where it actually originally left off before, but I just basically, did the end turn sequence so that way we can start nice and fresh, and the Seleucids ended up attacking me, but, and I was like, and then I'm like, they attacked me. I'm like, I could just retreat, but I think I want to take this battle. The reason why is that if I take this battle and win, which I think I have a very good chance of doing, then that means Ecbatana will be wide open for me to attack and take it for ourselves. If I lose, then the only thing that's going to happen is that there's going to be a very weakened army, and then I just have to retrain a new army, which I have plenty of money to do so. The only travesty would be if I lose this guy because I think he's my faction leader, but I think his son's of age. And winning this battle I think will be a good thing. The only downside is that this is not the strongest army that I have, but it is a pretty good one. So hopefully that will be enough. The enemy does have some pikes, so that will mean our flanking game will have to be pretty strong on this one in order to maximize our chances of success. This episode, assuming the battle doesn't take the whole time, I'm going to try and keep it between 30 to 40 minutes. And honestly, I should probably do that for any videos of mine, because honestly, this probably makes it more watchable for you guys. But I just haven't been doing that. But reason why it's a bit late, I stayed up to watch the last episode of the American Horror Story Murder House. American Horror Story Murder House. Like just like when she had me watch Roanoke first, and honestly, my reaction to this was kind of a little bit kind of like the same, where it's like I'm like, it's interesting. And that's kind of my general opinion right now of American Horror Story. It's like, it's an interesting enough to keep my attention, but I could safely say I'm not the perfect kind of like watcher for it. I think some kind of person I like happy endings, and so far neither of the endings have been horrible per se, but they've definitely not been happy. And it's like I'm like very much a fan of happy endings. And biggest endings where it's like kind of makes me like, I was hoping for better things, but the ride was pretty good. I don't know how to feel right now. That is kind of what it leaves me as. Or it's like, oh, maybe that guy will have happy. Nope. Maybe nope. Nobody gets a happy ending. Depends on how you look at it, really. In some respects, there's a happy ending, but I definitely think it's an ideal for nobody. I'm gonna actually move the battle lines a little bit, just to make sure it's better angled in order to deal with the threat. The enemy should be approaching from behind the enemies, so hopefully we'll be able to deal with this army here that's in front of us first, and then deal with the rest later. So I think this is the better angle. I'm gonna slightly change it even more, because I think I can make it slightly better. And I have time to do that, so I might as well. Our pikemen are in position. Our phalanx hoplites should be good to go. That was nice seeing all those pikes go down ready for war. So so their phalanx is over here. So who are these guys? Medium melee, Royal Peltists. Royal Peltists don't really have any armor-piercing damage, so they're not going to be the primary threat of their army. But they can do some damage, then don't get me wrong. But they don't have anything that's particularly going to punch through my lines quickly, which I'm hoping means I have the advantage here. I'm going to actually aggressively move these spearmen up, and I'm going to pull these axemen back. The reason why is I see these guys seem to make it quite the beeline for my axemen, and I'm not a big fan of that. While they can take the charge, they're not the strongest. So now these guys are ready to take the brunt of that charge instead. Pepper them with arrow fire. Show them who's boss. But being honest, the ones I should focus fire down more are mostly those heavy phalanxes. Those are going to be the ones that do the most damage on the enemy side. I mean, the missiles can do damage, but they're not the ones that are going to, like, for one-to-one beat my troops. You know? So I'm trying to focus fire those guys with as many arrows as I can right now. See, I'm going to move my general... This guy, actually. I'm going to move him over here in an attempt to... I forced them off. One of our units has used all their ammunition. Oh, my axemen. That's who. Which axemen? Oh, these guys did. Oh. They apparently didn't seem to get much damage for their troubles. They're still... Oh, what the hell? What the heck? What are you doing? Oh, they're not in guard mode. Oh. That's definitely not ideal. That's going to be a unit that's going to be cut apart. I'm gonna get this guy back in a position now. Okay, I think I will. This unit can get back into line, we'll be okay. Promise this unit got super out of formation for no reason. Is now getting butchered because of it. I don't even know how they even got that far that fast, even without guard mode on. But it's definitely a problem for us. Losing one unit when we're already outnumbered so freely like that is just a grievous blow. I'm gonna pull this back now. You're in guard mode. Why the fuck are you chasing so hard? Why are my... This is ridiculous. My guy should not be chasing this hard. They are phalanxes in guard mode. The fact that they're chasing is like some ridiculousness going on. I'm gonna have to just kind of be a little bit more aggressive here than I would want to be. Yeah, those guys barely taking any damage. Those guys, though, have been pretty aggressively beaten up, but I'm happy about that. This flank's going to be a little bit more awkward, but I think we'll slowly chew our way through. Let me pull these guys back. Bog them down as best you can. I'm honestly more surprised about how well these guys are doing at surviving, if I'm being entirely honest. I try getting these guys into position in order to assist the a little bit awkward flank here. What's going on over here? This guy's gonna break soon. That'll be perfect. Oh, what the? My game just all tapped. That's ridiculous, annoying. But I know why I did it, but it still annoys me. That guy got completely surrounded. Yeah, that one unit getting caught out of position for no damn reason is really gonna cause, that might cause us some big problems through this battle. But we were already being outnumbered by the enemy. try to wipe out the entirety of their backline at least. Getting a nice charge off there will be valuable. Let's surround this dude now. Pull back with our general. We're slowly breaking through here. Where's going on with my general? He's full. I pulled him back a little bit so that way I can keep rear charging these guys. These guys are going to be losing slowly but surely, but they are doing what I need them to do, and that's keeping those guys occupied. Well, I hopefully can win on another flank. The sheer amount of our troops that are routing is a really big problem. Come on. It's too much braking from our troops. We still have a chance, it's just not an amazing chance. This one's slowly getting chewed through, though. Slowly. So's back here. I better have these guys chase real fast. Ugh. These axemen are being true hero units right now. And our archers are doing the Lord's work. That unit's been basically wiped out. I think the enemy got a bit of a better charge than I did there. The Cav are doing the best they can with what they got, but there's only so much Cav can do when so there's only so much the hammer can do when the anvil's about to break, you know? Oh, what? These guys are... oops. That was my bad there. I may have just broke my general there by accident. That's not good. Rally him. Good, he broke that guy instead of breaking himself. What are these guys away? That was a nice rear charge off there. They try to countercharge my cav with their swordsmen only, so that's a bit of a disadvantage on their part. Oh, you charge into their back line while they're weak and open to be. Oh no, did I charge somebody into somewhere they shouldn't have? No, we're good. Okay. Perfect. Broke that unit. We might still be able to salvage this situation that went from pretty good to bad. They have a unit ready for me. I'm gonna deal with them over here like this then. Where's my cav now? That guy's currently invested, but I can pull him out now, and he should be able to win it. My general's bodyguard's doing the best that he can right now. He's quite weakened. But I did just break one of the enemy units over here. That's unfortunate. One of my few remaining hammers just broke. Get behind them. Oh, perfect. These guys have come back. I need these guys are one of my few remaining strong units. We definitely need them in the battle now. Focus on these guys real fast. I'm gonna let these guys rest for a moment. Our cav advantage may allow us to win this battle still. Perfect rear charge there. Oh, those guys just broke. Ah, oh, dang it. I didn't get the charge that I wanted against them. Oh, come on, break them. They didn't seem braced. Dang it. They're only citizens, man. They're only citizens. Come on. Perfect, these guys have their back to me now. Oh, pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh, I stopped the full-on charge into a braced spear line, thankfully. Oof, that was close. Walk, 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 please. Except you can... Charge them! We have them now! Perfect. Whipped. Fortunately, some of their troops have come back. Come on. Oh, this is a close one. I like it. None of their pikemen have come back. It's all their non-pikemen, which means I wish I could get these guys into a longer line, but best I can do with what I have. But let my guys get some energy back. My guys are now fresh. These guys are still very tired, but I just have to hope they hold. I'm gonna walk him that way. Alright, those guys are holding. The positioning of our cav have kind of forced them to try and not throw everything they have at my guys, which is perfect for me. That unit just broke. Oh no, 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 no. Fudge, I was not paying enough attention to my general. No, oh no, I think I just cost myself the battle. Oh no. I just lost me the battle. Damn it. Wait, we're very close. Come on, Cav, if you can make it in time. If you can make it. This is the last enemy unit remaining. Come on! We have victory, team. Honestly, I made some big mistakes in this battle. Oh. The fact that we lost so many of our troops right there at the very beginning for no reason. That, honestly, I was expecting to be the thing that cost us the whole battle. Oh, but we did it. I'm making sure to chase these guys down because we're definitely weak. I don't think we could actually take the settlement just due to how close this battle is. They outnumbered us almost 2-1, but we won it in the end. That unit that got 3 kills, that 3 kills, that was the one that got pulled out. I don't know why my phalanxes just kept going out and just weren't going back into position. It really caused us just so much casualties having our front line just be decimated like that. Our archers really stuck it in there. Axeman, really good job. Our Cav, 714 kills, 569 kills. Those guys are beasts. It's unfortunate we lost so many of them, and our general, I hope I didn't get my general killed there, but basically what happened, I was paying attention on that flank, and the guys just caught up to them. I was trying to walk him to be careful, but, you know, I didn't pay enough attention. We still won in the end, but that morale shock almost cost us that battle. Pyrrhic victory indeed, but I think we could afford this level of this level of losses far more than the enemy can at this juncture, especially because we have 2 or 3 more armies ready to invade. Well, this is one of their defending armies. Enslave the captives. We did lose a whole... See, we have an army right behind them ready to go and take Ecbatana. This is over. Oh, but they're attacking me over here. This army is going to be pretty easy victory, I think. Let's fight it out. Looks like this episode will be 2 long battles. This will be 2 battles. I mean, I could auto-resolve it, but I'd rather fight it myself, personally. So a lot of cav in the enemy army, but I also have a decent amount of spearmen in this army, so I'm not too concerned about it. While they do have me in terms of they have phalanxes, well, I do not have any of them in this army. I do have elephants, and they don't. So there's that. The enemy may have attacked me, but I'm not going to play defensive with this army, especially against what they have. It's going to be infinitely better if I just keep going. I just go on the offensive myself. You know, use these guys to, you know, defend the center. They'll be reinforced by elephants. And then we'll have our archer line behind them. A bit of a mismatch, you know, mismatch, but that's fine. I will not. One of the things that bothers me the most about this army is the fact that I have 3 Galatian swordsmen, not 4 Galatian swordsmen, and I'm just like... my OCD. Alright. These 2 will be over here. These 2 will be over here. Baggage train as usual. I'm going to leave it up to try and be right behind the melee infantry in an attempt to... keep that working. Yeah, it definitely looks like the enemy's also trying to come towards me a little bit as well. I'm gonna try keeping these guys as hidden as possible, but I'm not too worried about actually hiding them. I'm mostly trying to get around their flank. This army here doesn't do defensive as well as other Greek armies do. It's honestly kind of like almost a barbarian army, really. A non-Greek Greek army. The only thing that's Greek about my army is my cav, these 2 spearmen, and I guess the baggage train. Everything else is not Greek. It's Persian. So I see enemy cav here. I'll have to be ready to deal with that. Let's see, I'm gonna get my... Pretty sure my spearmen were braced, so I don't really know why they made such a questionable decision there. Looks like they're leaving this flank pretty open, so I'm gonna be able to abuse that myself with my own troops. Yeah, you can see I'm focusing firing with my archers against their 2 troops. Now I won't really be able to do that quite as much, so I'm gonna change who they're firing at, because now they're gonna start firing more into my more useful infantry troops, like my elephants and stuff like that, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna order that guy to try and attack there. I'm gonna order these guys, and I'm gonna try and start flanking the enemy now that I know what their general positioning is. I mean, it's a good job thinking that I have my these spearmen screening here. Oh, they have their own elephants. Well, archers, you guys know what to do when it comes to enemy elephants, right? Well, there is actually a lot of enemy cav here. Mine elephants better be careful and not go too far ahead of our own lines here. The enemy war elephants should hopefully start dying due to this focus firing effect, though they did break through our Galatian swordsmen just by the simple fact that, where's my other? Oh, they're over here. They charged into my archer lines. That's a little bit annoying, but easy to handle, really. These guys are gonna break, though. That's extremely inconvenient, actually. So the entire enemy center has collapsed, but our flanks are actually collapsing too. So it's a bit of an even trade so far in terms of, you know, murdering each other. So we'll kind of see how that pans out in the long run. My war elephants are kind of going a little gung-ho over here. That cav should die before it gets anywhere. Yep, exactly what I was expecting. Let me order these cav to run away from there. I'm gonna start. I'm still amazed about how well these Galatians are holding. Very proud of them. My elephants don't fully understand where I'm telling them to go, is what I'm thinking is going on right now. The enemy's using the fact that they have more cav than me to try and outmaneuver me. It is somewhat working, but they also have to understand the fact that I'm also, you know, winning wherever we're actually having a fight, so I'm not too concerned about it. I will suffer some losses, but I don't think this will actually stop me from doing anything, you know, completely unexpected, really. I'm going to rally my war elephants and also try and get these guys to stop trying to kill my own elephants. I think that's what's causing me some issues right now. What are they now? They're not 4. Interesting. This battle's definitely gone a little bit more chaotic than I was planning in terms of our positioning. Let me reposition our lines a bit. Why are these guys routing? What made them rout? I don't really understand what just happened there, but something happened. Yeah, one of our elephants just broke. Not too surprising. It's took a lot more damage than I was expecting it to take, which caused it to kind of just break and run away. Oops. I'm gonna send these guys into support, and then I'm gonna bomb rush these guys from behind. What's going on over here? Why is there some random war elephant just chasing these guys? It really wants them dead, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that situation. And this flank got broken over here. That's good. That one's still routing, but better routing than dead and rampaging. Alright, group 4 over here. Walk. Elephants, you can go over here. Walk. Galatian swordsmen, go over here, but walk. Yeah, the enemy phalanx is slowly making their way through the woods. I'm gonna let the rest of my archer fire deal with them. Didn't kill anything, but weakened them, hopefully, so there's progress. Maybe if I order them to attack, they'll actually retarget. One of them's like, oh wait, we're getting orders? The rest are like, what do you mean we got orders? I don't know what these orders are. I am elephant. I don't do orders. That's basically what they're doing right now. Get a nice little rear charge off. Hopefully do some nice morale penalties. You know, do some little bit of cycle charging while we're here. Move these guys in here. Keep these guys, you know, screening. I'm honestly surprised about the fact that my own spearmen are more inclined to break than the enemy, who is being surrounded. That's the power of Greeks. Alright, let's move these guys here. Nothing else. We're getting some top-notch rear charges in these guys' backs. I'm gonna charge here with my archers and my swordsmen, see what they end up doing. They've turned away from my general, which was their last mistake. Not their first mistake. It was their last mistake because they're gonna die. So. And these are very light spear infantry, so they're mostly kind of there to hopefully soak up some damage from my more important troops like my elephants. There, that guy's just been whipped. Let's see. Getting these guys in position to flank. Well, these guys are holding as best they can, at least. They are losing decisively, but I'm not expecting them to win. I'm expecting them to hold them long enough for me to wreak havoc. They did not. Their spears are up. Where's my general? Oh, he's way over here. There we go. Victory is ours. I'm gonna go speed this up real fast just to get some stuff done over here. I'm assuming this must be the last cry of the Seleucids here. This is going to be basically equivalent of 2 full stacks wiped out, plus the garrison of another city. I'm definitely of the mind that we're just going to be able to swallow up the next few turns all the remaining Seleucids. We did unfortunately probably lose 1 Cav, 1 Galatian swordsman. So this army's definitely going to need to take some time to recover. And they lost more than us, but I think we did lose more than I should have. Not that I should have necessarily, but more than I would have ideally lost. The Cav advantage was 100% the enemy side, and I usually win the Cav. Like, what happened there is they used their Cav, they got a decent amount of kills with their Cav, but they let their Cav die. I only let one of my Cav die, and I don't even remember how he died. You know, something to think about. What time is it? Oof. Well, it looks like this episode was entirely battles, it would appear. So, what I'm going to do is, while this thing loading is going on, is I'm going to wish you guys a good rest of the day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. If you guys liked the video, press that like button down below, or Rumble if you're on Rumble. Comments down below. Let's try to keep it civil, you know. I definitely prefer it at least. I read anything that's on Rumble or YouTube. Most of us get notified of it. I think this army also got the plague on top of being brutally murdered. Well, not brutally murdered, but having to take on these army of the Seleucids. Let's enslave them. But it is unfortunate this army won't be in a position to take Chanax. Oh well. Kind of a you know what kind of moment. I'm gonna let the video play right up until the point where it gets to my turn, or another battle happens. If that happens, then we'll save it, and that's gonna be it. But you guys will be able to see at least a little bit of the updated situation before the video's all over. But just don't forget what I mentioned. Okay. We have 2 armies weakened. That leaves us with I think it's only 1 army in the southeast now that's capable of continuing the advance. We'll be able to take Ecbatana, but I definitely would have liked it to be a little easy, a little bit less losses for our troops, you know. This end turn thing is so long. I don't believe how little it is. How little it's not, I mean. Not how little it is, how little it's not. We got some attrition. I don't actually fully understand what the attrition came from, but we suffered a lot of attrition, apparently. Let's see, can I get to Ganzak in time? And this Ares Dread here is perfectly fresh, and I'm going to order him to kill. See, the garrison army has nothing in which to really defend it. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Enslave the peoples. And that Ecbatana is now ours. Just demolish that for now. I got some food out of the deal, so I have no problem with that. It will affect public order negatively, but you know, there's worse things than that. Hey, look, there's an army over here. When did you guys show up? I'm gonna keep up the advance, actually, now that I see that army behind me. Try to make it so any armies remaining of the Seleucids are wiped out. Especially because it looks like I won't be able to defend Seleucia now. See, now that the enemy's got some full stacks going, I'll allow them to escape. They escape the initial enslavement, so they get to escape permanently. I'm gonna take that in, make it my army better overall is never a bad thing. Slaughter them all. That's some military traditions. I love military traditions. Let's see. I do like the shots per minute. Which army is this one? Oh yeah, this one is definitely this one. This army will not be able to advance any further. So I'm going to start falling back with this army now that I wipe those guys out. This army in Ekbatana will be able to advance. I hope these guys don't try and take Raga, because if they do, we're going to have some words. I'm about to send this army now to Seleucia, or else we're going to be able to hold it. Edessa, just start, let's make sure we keep spending and building up our resources. I'm moderately concerned about food. I don't think our food buildings are being constructed as fast as my food consuming buildings are. I'm gonna destroy this for now. It looks like we'll lose Seleucia because I'm not expecting that garrison to be able to hold off, like, because this is a recently conquered settlement, so the garrison as it is, yeah, that's not going to hold against anything. So I'm going to cancel all of this construction, and instead I'm just trying demolishing that. And what I'm trying to do by doing this is just, you know, remake back my losses before it becomes a problem, you know. Sanitation growth, public order, sanitation growth. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna switch this to irrigation ditches. And anyone who's not, if I have edicts that are not importing food right now, we need to import food now. Alright, but that is going to be it for the video, guys. Bye-bye.